back to this thing, which is like super powerful, and I'm never entirely sure why. I don't think they ever explain it. But, have you the celestial weapons? Who will present their weapon? Tidus will. You must offer the sun crest. Complete the ritual? Yes. And the weapon's power has grown, to say the least. Present other weapons? No, we're good for now. That's the only one that I really had. So, let's take a look at the Caligbogle here. As you can see, no AP, but double overdrive has been added. So, he gets his overdrive twice as quickly, which is nice because I still haven't gotten the last one yet. All right, I have to move forward again. Have used celestial weapons. Tidus will present his weapon. You must offer the sun sigil. So let's go ahead and complete the ritual once more. And the weapon attains its maximum power. And we're done for the time being. I don't really like powering stuff up halfway, so we're gonna stop now. Tidus's Caligbogle is awesome now. Break damage limit, triple overdrive, evading counter, magic counter. Problem is it doesn't have capture, so I'm not gonna use it for the time being, but that is insane. So much countering going on. You can break the damage limit, so he can now do more than 9,999 damage. If, of course, I could get him to do that in the first place. He's a little behind when it comes to that, but he won't be forever. So, he can break the damage limit, he can evade and counter, he can counter magic, and he gets his overdrive all the damn time. Really nice weapon. Huge fan. Not going to equip it for now. But at least the no AP is gone, right? So he can still get stuff out of the fight. We might use that when I need to, you know, take on powerful enemies that I'm not trying to capture. But that is the first celestial weapon fully powered up. This is technically an ultimate weapon for Tidus, but it's not necessarily the thing that I want to use all the time. Not only due to like things like capture, but also because there are other things that I can put onto any weapon that I give him that maybe I want to use instead of a lot of countering, you know? But for the time being, we are ready to head back onto the airship. Gotten one ultimate weapon done. Now, I do have the Saturn stuff here. The Sun Crest and the Sun Sigil are still in my inventory, for the record, but I do have the Saturn Crest and Saturn Sigil as well. Now, that's actually going to be for Kimahri at the end of the day. That's a little bit weird to get. I think I do want to actually do that now, though. Hold on while I make sure I am fully prepared and I know what I'm doing, so we can head out again. Drop to save, also move Tidus forward in the sphere grid. I am going the same way that I did before, but I should give a status update a little bit. I went back and got Kira. Remember, we got the level 3 key sphere thanks to the Chocobo work, so he has moved forward, and he is moving forward along Yuna's part of the sphere grid, just like I did for him last time. Just went back to get Kira, then moving forward, and we're good here. So, I probably won't talk about that too much because I'm going to be doing so much of it off screen, but I figured I might as well give a small status update for Tidus since I spent so much of his at once. All right, so I said that we could go get Kimahri's weapon, but before we take care of that, there's a couple other ones that are really easy to get.
Final show.
So I figured I might as well head and get them. The first ones, there are actually a couple things I want to do here, are in Luca.
Here we go!
Along the way, we'll get something that I'm putting off, just as a teaser, because I do like doing that, apparently. So, Wedge is here. He's not signed with anybody right now. He needs to learn to pass. But, back here, there is, well, something. I'm not going to go over it right now, but it's a jet sphere, and I'm not going to do that right now because I can't get all of them, so I'm not going to get any of them. They're actually really easy to get in the normal version of the game, but in the international version and in the remastered version of the game, these can't be done right now, so I'm putting it off for the time being. What we need to do is head back into the Besaid Oryx locker room. It still is the Besaid Oryx locker room. They've been here the whole time. And I believe in the second to last one here, yep, we can get the Jupiter Crest. You'll never guess who this one's for. That is the final crest that we needed in the game. That completes our 7 celestial objects, right? If you count the 7 celestial objects from ancient times, it is the Sun, Moon, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury. Because, of course, they couldn't see any of the moons to the other planets, and they couldn't see Neptune or Pluto. Or how am I supposed to say it these days? Uranus? Whatever, it's Uranus. That's what I was always taught. But you can't see those from ancient times, so they're not part of the 7 celestial objects. So we have completed that. Speaking of which, let's head back and see what else I can find. Unfortunately, the sigil, I'm going to need to play Blitzball in order to get, and I can't do that until I unlock the status reels. So even more reason to play Blitzball. Blitzball. Hopefully you like it. So the other thing that we can get is still here in Luca, but it's on the other side of town. We're going to have to go back to the bar, which really isn't that far. Luca seems like such a big town the first time that you're here because, well, I explore quite a bit, but when push comes to shove, it's actually not that big, right? That's all the way across town. We made it. It was 2 screens away. We need to go back into the bar. Yeah, I'm not talking to anybody. I am not risking it. Like, it is a game over if I talk to the wrong person at this point in the game. We want to talk to the bartender. Hey there, star player. For this, I am told that you have to play 5 games of Blitzball. I've never played less than, 20 by this point, so I can't say the exact number, but I'm told the number is 5. You have to play 5 Blitzball games, and then it works out for you. Hey there, star player. Hey, you have it, right? Let me see it for a second. Use the celestial mirror? Yes, I will. We have to stand back. This is too awesome for that kind of proximity. Amazing. I can say I'm honored to hand over the family heirloom. And we get Waka's ultimate weapon. Who could have seen that it would have been for Waka? We get the world champion. Our ancestors received this artifact from Lord High Summoner O'Holland. Please use it with care. I'm not sure this is regulation. So we can take a look at the world champion. No surprises as to what it's going to actually show. No AP, 4 empty slots. But it's there, and it looks freaking sweet, doesn't it? But it also looks like it hurts when he tries to catch it. Which it probably does. But that is his. I do need to actually get the Jupiter Sigil through the Blitzball itself. So I haven't gotten it because it hasn't unlocked for me because I haven't gotten the status reels yet. Yeah, we're heading this way because there's a save point right there. It's the easiest way. Hopefully I make it without getting into a fight. Hooray! Alright, let's board the airship again. And we're gonna get another easy one. Yeah, we're still not doing the final showdown. You can stop saying it. We're gonna head back to Bodge Temple.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Once you have taken out Geos Gaiano? Something like that. Now you can head back and get the treasure. I do believe you have to actually leave the area and come back. I don't believe you can get it immediately, but we want to dive again, and it's actually off screen. So you just kind of have to pound the button and hope for the best. It's in the southwestern corner. I think it's around here somewhere. There you go. Celestial Mirror seems to react. Use the Celestial Mirror. Indeed, I will. How are they going to show this? They don't. We get the Onion Knight for our trouble. Any guesses as to who that's for? I've always thought it was a little weird. Onion Knight, of course, a reference to Final Fantasy III, when Onion Knight was the best job class in the entire game, but only at the highest levels, otherwise it absolutely sucked. This is actually a weapon for Lulu. So let's take a look at what it does. No surprises, no AP, and 3 blank slots. But of course, we will level that up as we continue on. Will we level it up? All right, so I am ready to leave. That's the one that's going to drive me nuts. And I'm not doing it until I get no encounter. Just not going to do it until I get that. All right, so now it is time to try to get Kamari's weapon, which is the thing that we're missing for his.
Final show.
So his... Maybe I should save before I do this. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save before I do it. I could screw this up, but... I think I'll be fine, just in case, though. Good thing I saved, ran about a bit, and was having a little bit of trouble figuring out what was going on when I realized I've already done most of this already. So, let's head down,
Final showdown. And
I will try to talk about what you're supposed to do here a little bit more. So, we're going to head to the Thunder Plains.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Which is where I already am, as you can see. What you need to do is pray in front of all 3 Cactuar stones in order to get the Cactuars to show up. By getting hit so much by lightning, I got a treasure chest with an elixir in it, so there was that. So, because I've prayed at all 3 of the Cactuar stones and gotten the Cactuars to show up already, I'm, like, mostly there already. So, we need to head to the south. We're going to stick to the right side here. I'm probably going to get hit by lightning once in a while. I've done a lot of capturing because I ran to all 3 stones trying to pray to them again, but I don't need to actually do that. That's already been done for me. So, we can just move forward. Oh, I'm already full like Bewers and gold elements. That one's been a while. Getting a lot of capturing in, as it turns out. Almost all in the southern part, though. Still need a lot to do in the northern part. So, we need to head to the south here. Remember that I prayed in front of the stones. I prayed in front of all 3 of them. That's why Cactuars are showing up these days. Now, these things are not difficult to actually capture, so... Actually, I think you can take out the gold element. He can. Not an overkill, but that's alright. And you can take out the Air Rouge. Wow. I'm pretty good in the southern part here. I was right around for a bit trying to take care of all this stuff, but what we need to do is head to the south here. Like I said, hug the right side. There is a sphere on the ground. I'm leaving that alone for the time being. Same reason as the last one that we saw. And here's proof that I do have the Cactuars to show up. Or that could happen. Cactuar captured. How many of these do I have? You guys earned it. Energy rain incoming. And we get overkills, but we don't capture them when you kill them with the overdrives. I've always thought that was a little weird, but that's the way that it is. I'll take it. Oh, I am full on stuff, right? Almost nothing that they're going to give me here is going to be absolutely worth it.